The office of the Prime Minister is one of the most important physical locations in the country. After all, it is where the Prime Minister directs the day-to-day affairs of government, meets foreign leaders and diplomats, as well as Dominicans from all walks of life. However, on Tuesday, February 23, 2021, that space became a Type 3 health center where Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit led the way in receiving his first dose of the AstraZeneca Oxford University COVID-19 vaccine. On February 8, 2021, Dominica received 70,000 doses of the AstraZeneca Oxford University vaccine, a gift from the government of India. Prime Minister Skerrit committed to take the vaccine as part of Dominica's efforts to achieve herd immunity in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's important for us to avail ourselves to be vaccinated. I know there's a lot of talk about the vaccines and a lot of negative talk as well, but let us listen to the science of this. And it's an important shield. It's a shield against the COVID-19. And I believe, and many people believe, that this will be our way out of this very difficult period we've had over a year now, fighting COVID-19 in Dominica and globally. I think if a large cross-section of our population were to get vaccinated, and the rest of the region and the world, I think it would bring a certain level of comfort and peace of mind to many of us that we have the antibodies and the extra protection against COVID-19. Science have shown that it reduces on deaths or eliminates deaths, and it reduces the possibility of getting very ill.
The Ministry of Health, Wellness and New Health Investment began the public rollout of the vaccine on Monday, February 22, 2021. Over 900 Dominicans were vaccinated on day one. Prime Minister Skerrit is encouraging all Dominicans to get vaccinated, though it is not mandatory. Government ministers who had yet to be vaccinated took the opportunity to do so at the office of the Prime Minister. They expressed their confidence in the health authorities and encouraged Dominicans to take the vaccine.
I'm very happy to be part of this movement, this progressive movement by our government to ensure the citizenry is protected from this pandemic, and to encourage the people within the Carnago space, the people of Atkinson and Trizzel, Carnago territory, to go out in large numbers to the health clinics to get immunized. It's very, very important. The history of vaccines throughout humanity has shown that it allows the population to be safeguarded against pandemics. So I'm very happy to be part and parcel of that movement and to illustrate to others that it's something that we should do as responsible members of our society.
I am happy to set the trend for the constituency. I know many of them are skeptical about taking the vaccine, but I want to assure them that it is safe. And then I also want them to understand that with the number of countries that are still trying to get the vaccine, that we should be happy in Dominica that we have it and available to all citizens. So I would assure them, I would inform them to try their best to get the vaccine.
I would encourage all Dominicans to do the same. During this week, we have areas around the district have stations where persons are encouraged to come in and take the vaccine, and I just encourage everybody to make some time to come and take the vaccine. I think it's the most effective way to protect ourselves from this pandemic, and what this government has done is that we have been very proactive in identifying this vaccine from our bilateral partners, and we make it available for everyone to use. So I'd just like to encourage everyone to go out there and take the vaccine because it's definitely proven to be the best effective way to control this pandemic.
For some, the process was a bit more difficult as not everyone is at ease with needles.
I was kind of skeptical initially, but I think as a leader, you have to actually set the tone. And really and truly, the only way out for us in this fight against COVID-19 is by way of an effective vaccine. You may recall we had things like mumps, what they call lagoon, measles, polio, and all those ailments were actually discontinued or eliminated as a result of vaccines. And similarly, that's the same for COVID-19. but it actually and continues to wreck the rest of the world. For us in Dominica, we're very fortunate to have a very effective vaccine, the Oxford vaccine. And as you know, Dominica was among the first country in the Caribbean and the first in within the OCS and CARICOM catchment to have access to an effective vaccine.
President of Dominica, His Excellency Charles Skerrit, was the first Dominican to receive the vaccine on local soil. President Skerrit, along with Mrs. Skerrit, did so on February 12, 2021. A number of other senior officials also received the vaccine, including Minister for Health, Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, Parliamentary Secretary, Honorable Kent Edwards, and Speaker of the House, Honorable Joseph Isaac. The vaccines are currently available from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the 7 health districts. Dominica is on course to become one of the first countries in the world to achieve herd immunity in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic.